Hey, what's up, guys? December. December means herring. That's the first thing that comes to my mind. If you put fish and December together, it's definitely herring. Well, fishing from shore, anyway. It's been like clockwork. They're pretty much everywhere. So I checked out the usual spots, and sure enough, they were there. So there were
Holy
a few
crap.
other people getting onto them, but it's just starting. I mean, they'll be around for a couple of months. While I was editing this video, my wife saw some of the clips, and she was like,
Hey, you know that jacket that I bought you?
I'm like, yeah, and she's like,
Is that it? The green one you're wearing?
and I'm like, yeah. She's like,
You hooked it with the hook and
I'm like, yeah, but I got it out. And she was like,
the jacket, the brand new jacket that you weren't supposed to fish in?
I think we all know where this is going.
I'll bring the bucket to you. Cool.
The rod and reel I'm using
Exactly.
is pretty
Exactly. There's
beefy.
nothing else
I have a Daiwa BG 4000 with a 9-foot Mojo Surf. Yeah, I mean, you figure they're small little herring, but you know what? If you get 4, 5, 6 at a time like that, it just gets tiring after a while.
I got a fine banger.
So yeah, it would handle it a lot better. But my shoulders aren't burning at the end of the day. I don't reel them back in with reckless abandon. You got to do it kind of steady. All real power. You're not pumping the rod at all. So I needed a bigger reel. Like you're using a 2500, 3000 reel, it's just tiring. So you want a little more cranking power. So 4000 fits the bill, and the surf rod, you got all that dead weight on the line. Just put the handle between your legs and just crank it in like you were surf fishing. It just takes a lot of the weight off your wrists and your shoulders. And also the sabikis are very long, so you need a rod that could accommodate the length of the sabiki. So the sabiki is about 6 feet long. So if you had a 6 or 7 foot rod, it would be kind of awkward to cast with.
Got off.
But having said that, every situation is different. Every location is different.
A couple of herrings are on, but
like if I was perhaps at a pier, maybe I wouldn't go so as far as a 9-footer, maybe a 7, 8-footer, 7.5, 8-footer. That would be fine.
it was a single
but
shad.
just in this scenario, I thought it would be best to use a 9-footer and much beefier setup. So that's just my logic.
All right, so
was that bluefish or mackerel?
oh, nice. Mackerel.
Nice.
So we got herring, shad, and mackerel.
Nice size. Both mackerel, right?
I mean, I love mackerel. I grew up eating mackerel. I really like it. I can't compare that to like bluefish. Some people say that's oily like bluefish, but I think bluefish is horrible. Mackerel has a taste all its own. I love it. It is a bit strong. I can't really say fishy strong, but it's just a strong flavor, but it's also sweet at the same time, if you ask me. I guess it's like mayonnaise, it's like you either love it or hate it. It falls into one of those categories. But I love it, and I will take these little guys anytime.
Yeah. If I get more, then we're splitting it, all right?
I'm actually editing out a lot of time-consuming footage, basically, because when I hook up all the way out there and I'm reeling them in, it takes forever because I'm not reeling it in super fast. It's got to be steady. It's almost like I'm working a lure, almost like a bucktail retrieve, you could say. So it takes forever.
It might be a full stringer. It's kind of heavy. Steady pressure. All right, I got 1 and 4.
Nice.
All right, you got one.
I got one, yeah.
If we get 6, you get 3, I get 3. That's all.
Cool.
Yeah, take 2. I already got 2. I'll leave it right
Just
here.
leave it there. All I wanted. It makes it worth coming out here, getting the mackerel.
Oh yeah.
Herring, you know, it's easy.
Oh, I had a mac. I think I have it on.
Huh?
Ah, he got off. But, oh, they're on. Yo, they're really close. They're like right here.
There's like a deep
Damn. I didn't know they were gonna be that close.
come.
All right. One's on. Another one's on.
Easy. Mackerel too. Holy crap.
Holy crap.
Don't lose that one.
Oh, nice.
Catching her on that.
Yeah. Put that one in. Oh, this is a guy. This is a big guy.
That's a big one. Yeah,
Huh?
it's huge. That's a nice size, man. That's a nice size.
Yeah, I'm out there, kind of deep. Yeah, multiple on. Gonna try to keep them in the water. Rod tip low. Yeah, that's friggin'. I'm maxing out. Two shads.
When I bring up this fish, I'm very slow into picking it up and observing it. The whole thing is, it's the same size as a herring, but it's actually a shad.
Is this a shad?
What is this?
This is a shad. This is a baby shad.
I think so.
It's a baby
Yeah,
shad.
that's a shad. That's not a.
Now it's apparent that
when they're
I
small
may
like that,
have
they
put
kinda
a
like-
few little shads in the bucket without even looking twice.
Yeah, not the
You know, I had
yeah.
4, 5, 6
Oh, yeah,
guys
sure.
on the line. All I want to do is just take them off real fast and put them in the bucket. They're all the same size, you know. Now I got to pay very close attention to what I'm putting in the bucket. And that was a shad too. you know, now I'm really kind of like looking at them. You know, I'm looking at them. You know, good to make sure that it's herring. I don't want a pickled shad. You know, that would really suck. But the thing is, I see when I do catch shads, normally they're pretty big. You know, they're like let's say cocktail blue, or yeah, they're like at least 2 or 3 or 4 times bigger than, you know, what the herring size are. So every time I caught a herring size fish, I figured it was herring. But when they're that small, they look so similar. It's very hard to distinguish one from the other.
No. No.
Yeah, obviously boat traffic has died down, but there's still a few out there. But I almost made that mistake of not looking both ways and casting. But yeah, he was in pretty close as well. But no harm, no foul.
All 6. Oh, but you're going back, my friend. Alright, so this guy's a shad. This guy's a shad. So just for reference,
Wow. Oh, plenty already.
yeah, almost. Like an hour ago. Alright, so this is a herring and this is a shad. You see the shad is a little thicker, but you could mistake them. This has a much purple and black hue. This guy's more greener. Yeah, this is a shad.
Yeah.
They're herring size, so you could get, you know, mixed up a little bit. No. This is another shad. And he's got that dot right there, more curved. This guy's a shad too.
Now I'm totally paranoid. Look at that. And I'm second guessing myself, going back into the bucket, picking one up, looking at it. Now everything looks like shad to me. I probably just threw away a herring right there. Alright, so I'm getting confused, so I'm gonna call it a day. Alright guys, hope you liked this video. If you did, please remember to subscribe. Later.